Alton Park in Cheshire. This is the home of one of the UK's most dangerous racing circuits, and today I'm taking it on. There is not one room for error around here, and unfortunately drama struck during this weekend, and there was also an incredibly big accident. Let's start the video. Hi guys, welcome back and welcome to race day. This has got to go well. Today has to go well. There can be no errors. And over my trip here, I've been staying at a really insane house. My E63S is behind me, and what we're going to do is we're going to start this up for the day. Okay, let's get this underway.
A rolling start.
Oh, that's alright. Perfect.
Making sure the helmet's alright. Oh.
Right.
I do know.
Good morning. You can't make a mistake.
We've got no spares.
We've got spares, but not many. So
Yeah.
you've got to just put it together in qualifying. Bit of a tricky day in practice with wet, dry. Didn't really get a good session, did we? To extend our points lead and see where we go for Silverstone.
I said never trust a man in grey shoes, and he's just gone into the puddle. Right, Jody, is the fist pump normal? Right, everyone meet Jody.
Hi guys.
So Jody is racing this weekend. Now tell us, you're racing against me.
I am racing against you. It's going to be interesting. I'm actually quite excited.
Okay.
So I've actually not done much racing at all. I've only been involved with this for about a year now.
Okay.
So I've tested this at Silverstone for the first time, and then yesterday there was quite tricky conditions in testing, wasn't there?
Yes.
So it wasn't really a good opportunity to get to know the car on Alton Park out of all places. So going straight into quali, you're going straight into quali as well, aren't you?
Yes.
Hopefully dry track, dry
Yeah.
slicks. I've only done 3 rounds of the GT Cup before, and a few rounds in like kind of club level at the start of the year to get my signature. So massive learning curve, and I'm really
But
excited.
you've also driven Lamborghinis.
Yeah, so I tested a Lamborghini Evo 2 Super Trofeo in Italy at the start of the year. That went really well. So that's another thing I can add to my resume.
And tell people what you think to like a Carrera Cup car.
Mega. Definitely teaches you how to drive. I'll put it that way. It's very raw.
Yes.
Certainly different. I think Porsches have a lot of character.
So it's time to take to the track, and I knew one little error could have massive consequences, and it did not start to plan. It really didn't, because I had an ABS failure on the car. Now this means that if you hit the pedal, it just the foot goes to the floor basically. But I had to overcome this. I only had 2 laps and we still got pole position, which is great, but we don't quite know why the ABS was off. The mechanics didn't touch it, I didn't touch it. Now how can that possibly be off when we've never turned it off? I don't know whether some people have been tampering with our cars, but my ABS setting is on 0, which basically meant I went into turn 1 at 130 miles an hour, hit the brakes and just nearly had a massive accident. So the other cars have their ABS on 0 as well. Now we don't touch ABS. She nearly had a big accident as well. Now we don't know what's happened. We're going to investigate. But this is not on. This is like, if people have been tampering with the cars, and this is people's lives at risk here, and it's really, really important that if this is what we think it is, then it will cause a big issue. There's a big crash on the circuit, so we're all sort of hanging around waiting for more news and waiting for when we're going to go out. And times like this, you just feel a bit like sick to your stomach. It's not good when you see this.
But I'm afraid it looks as though we are going to have the red flags coming out. Yeah, red lights are on.
We also just got news that a young lad just lost his life in Spa-Francorchamps racing. And look, we all go racing because we love it, but the risks are there, and we know the risks before we get into a car. And it's one thing which is, it does make you just feel just sick to your stomach. It really does. Obviously, my thoughts are with his family, and hope that whoever's involved in this accident today is okay. It's just, this is the reality of going racing. We've got to quickly shout out Charles and Dean, Finance, Adrian, Flux, really good partners of mine. Massive thank you to these guys for being on board, because without sponsors going racing, this doesn't happen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all the details down below to every single sponsor, and what they do and how you guys can get involved as well. If your car has been in an accident, that you get it checked with Car Vertical. It's a complete game changer. I love the website. I use it all of the time, and that is very, very cool in that respect. Oh look, we've got my name on the roof now as well, which is cool. We also have 2010 on the roof as well, and Charles and Dean just there, and then 2010 just there, and Eden Private Staff. So I'm going to give you a bit of an update, and it's not a good update. one of our races has been cancelled. The barrier damage is that bad, we now have cancelled a race, which means there's going to be another race at one of the next races. But because the damage is that bad, we are still waiting around. It's been 3 hours of silence, which is a bit of an eerie silence. Here he is, main man Mark McCann.
Right, good to see
the man who does mad stuff online. How are you getting on?
Really enjoyable, really
Yeah?
enjoyable. Love it. Just new to me.
Yeah.
Your circuit race. I'm in your back.
Yeah. You can show me the off-road stuff.
Yeah, not a problem. You must come to my house soon.
Is that a film and invite?
100%.
Okay, perfect. When I get a supercar, we can off-road. Can we off-road a supercar?
You can, yes.
Or you can off-road my one if it happens. Now show us the car. What we got?
So we've got a 2 cam.
Oh, sorry.
What
2
engine?
litre
2 litre diesel.
Durotech.
Okay.
Yes. I know all about it.
Okay.
4 wheels, it's white.
Yeah.
Steering wheel. Good fun. All are exactly the same, so it's a ride and drive.
Do you want to race Porsches?
No. I'll race your Porsche.
All right, that's the deal.
A swap.
We've been thinking about doing a swap, haven't we? I'm up for
really
it.
serious?
I'm up for a swap.
I thought you were joking.
No, I'm serious.
We've already done one episode on an Audi R8. So we bought an Audi R8, cheapest in the country.
Yeah.
You know the thumbnail?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
I bought the cheapest R8.
Yeah.
So we had one of those.
Yeah.
And we turned it into like an off-road. Well, we turned it into an off-road car.
No way.
So we've tried it on the dirt how it was.
Yeah.
Not very successfully. And now we're just altering it now to be an off-road. We're going to put some Lexan, took the body panels off, and then we're going to make some Lexan lenses so you can see the wheels, the suspension.
Wow.
So that's a good one. We did a £5,000 track focus car.
Yeah.
And we've got to do a second episode of that. And then one thing I'm going to invite you on, we're doing a sports day. So that'll be musical chairs and cars.
Yeah.
And then we'll be blind driving. So you'll be partnered up with somebody, a YouTuber. So you'll be blind and the person like driving, blindfolded, and the person next to you will be telling you where to go.
Oh my goodness.
And then blind 10-pin bowling. In minis, in cars obviously.
So we have this very cool Supra. Look at this. Check out this Supra. Black with the black wheels. That looks really, really cool. I love the Supra. Pista, which is just here. And then we have a 458, but that looks really cool. And that, my girlfriend's walking, but she doesn't want to be on camera, so we can show her feet. Yeah, do you want to commentate? Come on then, commentate. Come on.
Some red Ferraris.
Yeah, what else is there?
A blue one. Lotus.
That's good, yeah.
Saw the wheel.
What about the McLaren? Go on to do the McLaren?
A green McLaren.
Yep. Go on, tell us a bit more about the McLaren.
It's got some yellow on the wheel. It's a 600 LT.
How did you know that? Oh, you've just seen the badge. Yeah, that's actually quite, guys, I think she's better than me. And then we have a very, very, very nice M3 Touring. I love these. And that is slammed with the carbon on the front as well. Look at that. I love that. M3 Touring is a good car. M5 Touring is coming out soon as well. But what do you reckon to that? That is a bit of everyone. Nice. And now it is absolutely chucking it down. And our race is in half an hour. And we don't know what tyres to go on. This is not what we need, as there is a very nice GT4 RS just there, but it's chucking it down. Right, we're last minute. We have to run. We've got to jump in. We're getting in. Big crowd. Car ready. Let's send it. Let's flip and send it.
Just do it as late as possible, basically.
What do you mean?
So, you know, obviously it's a rolling start.
Yeah.
So you've got a good 2 by 2. Yeah, so remember to be on the right hand side. But I want you to both have a clean start.
And it was time to warm up the tyres because the race was just about to get underway. This part is really important. Just make sure you have lots of temperature building up with the brakes. You can see me doing it there with my left foot. I'm trying to get brake temperature through the tyres, and then we are getting ready. I'm just getting the grid ready now for a rolling start, so I'm backing everybody up, and then we'll be ready to go. And then we stand at the same speed and go up to the line at the same speed as well, and then when the lights come on, they hold on and we keep the speed as it is, and then when they go out, we go. The safety car is just about to peel in and we are ready for racing. The key is to get the jump, but don't go too early because if you go too early, it will be a jump start. You have to wait till the lights go out. So here, I'm waiting, and the lights go out and I'm gone. And I get a really good launch as well, which is the best bit. And I'm checking my mirror to make sure I'm clear into turn 1, which I was, but I still gave myself a bit of a gap just to make sure that it was on the outside. So that's good. And then good exit, and then we are underway with the race, which has all been going super to plan. The car was mega on the brakes. As you can see here, we're braking into chicanes nice and late, nice and smooth. I'm not really taking any risks in this race, but I'm trying to keep it nice and simple, focusing on my exits, that's the key, and just staying off the curbs, because track limits at the moment really is crazy in the UK and in all forms of motorsport. But all in all, it was all about just keeping the car in a straight line and off the curbs as well. And then we came across the line and there was the flag, which is amazing to see, and super happy. Win, guys, that is a win. 3 out of 3. We've done 3 out of 3. Buzzing, lights to flag. That's how we do it. So guys, what I was just saying, the crash, this is the aftermath of the crash. He is okay, but this is frightening. Absolutely petrifying what I'm about to show you here. He is okay, but that is the aftermath. I am amazed he's okay, and I'm relieved. Fluid is still dripping out of it, but this is really bad. Like, it went over the barrier, I believe. Look at this, the wheel just everywhere. I mean, he is okay, but flipping hell, that is absolutely mind-blowing. I literally can't believe what I've just seen. Look at the front of it. Honestly, I'm so relieved that he's okay, because wow, I don't even know what to say. That is a shocking sight. But yeah, the car's, look at it, all the parts on the floor that have just gone everywhere. That is madness. Absolute madness. Look at that. I'm lost for words. Right, so there we go. The weekend is completed, and it's been really fun. Unfortunately, we haven't got the second race in because of the barriers getting repaired, but all in all, we've won 3 races in 3, and I'm super happy just to, first of all, just be back racing. I think that's the thing which I always forget, that I'm back racing, I'm doing what I love, you guys are doing what you love to see, and I just want you to be part of it, and we've got amazing partners on board. The barrier repair, the guy is fine, you'll be pleased to know, and yeah, we've got more races at Brands Hatch now because of the barrier repair. So thank you so much again, and a massive thanks to all my sponsors: Adrian, Flux Insurance, Charles & Dean Finance, 2010 Creative, Car Vertical, and it's been amazing, Eden Private Staff, etc. It's been amazing, and thank you to those guys. Without those guys we wouldn't be racing, so I always have to thank them, because it's those people and you guys that make it possible. But thank you so much again. We'll be back for another one, and yeah, 3 out of 3, try and make it 4 out of 4.